me pop up again. Too much drip, ooh. Keep it ripped, ooh. Too much drip, ooh. Keep it ripped, ooh.
Hey beauties, it's Nikea here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping and clicking on this video. As you can tell, or if you can't tell by this video or by the title, I'm going to be recreating an iconic makeup look that Juvia's Place recently sent via text, I believe. So the focus is going to be on the eyeshadow look. So my base is already done. I have my setting powder on. So we're just going to get right into this makeup look. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, take one quick second, go down below, click that subscribe button. Once you do that, that bell notification button is going to pop up. Click that so that you never miss an upload. Join the club. All right, let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. Okay, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer for my eyeshadow base. And this does well as an eyeshadow base. I've used this before. Ooh, that sound. Some makeup ASMR. And this is in the shade Medium Beige. So now I'm going to take my sponge and actually, let me take my little sponge. I'm just gonna take my little sponge and blend that out. My big sponge is dirty. I usually just use it for concealer, but I did a full face today. So the look that I have today is inspired by Juvia's Place, and it was created with the Nomad palette. And I saw this in a text. I saw this in a text that they sent. It's called Recreate These Iconic Looks. And I saw this one, I was like, ooh, this is cute. And the Nomad, I feel like I've used it, but not a lot. So I'm gonna try and recreate it. Here we go. And I'm gonna try to only use this palette. I don't think anything else was used to the best of my knowledge. Okay, it's looking like it's giving a halo eye. I'll make sure I'll put it up on the screen too. I'm going to take this color from the palette right here. It's an orange color, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade up here, because it doesn't look like there's like any shimmer or anything on the brow bone. So I'm just going to use this to start off as a base with this blending brush and just blend that out. Okay, so we have that done. Maybe I should bring y'all in closer. There we go. That's what it was. Y'all were too far away. Yes, welcome. So I'm just going to build this up a little more. Now, next, it looks like we have this matte green here and this matte brown. Yeah, but I feel like a halo effect was created. All right, so I'm gonna take this blending brush here. I'm gonna start with this, with the green. This is on a fuller, fluffy blending brush. And I am going to take this into a round shape. So first I'm stamping it where I want it to go. So dipping the brush like so and stamping it where I want it to go to get like that round shape, because I think that's what it's giving. And then I'm gonna go back and blend. All right, I'm gonna give it a little more pigment. And the thing about this look, I went to Juvia's website and on their Instagram to see if like maybe somebody had posted it. They didn't tag. Oh, they do have Who's Who. Oh, I need to go look. Let me go to their Instagram. I'm sitting here struggling. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Get on a brush and stamp it into place. You know, I watch other people do their videos and I don't know how they do one eye at a time. But you know what I noticed? It's a lot of white beauty influencers. They do one eye at a time. Because most of the black beauty influencers that I watch, they do both eyes. Like they do each step on each eye before they go on to the next step. Y'all see the difference how that color is built up on this eye and not this one? But yeah, because as I was saying that, I was thinking like, you know, Jackiana is one of the people that I follow heavy, okay? And I've never seen her do just one eye off camera. And I think like Arnell and Alyssa, they do that. They do one eye on camera and one eye off. For me, I have to go back and forth. Okay, and I'm just trying to match the pigment to make sure that I got a good color match on each side. Now I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. So this is from BH Cosmetics, so they're very similar, but this one's a little bit smaller and not as like extended. They're both full, but this one's shorter. And I'm gonna go into this dark brown shade here, and I'm gonna create like a wing. That's the goal. Still in the Nomad palette, using a shorter fluffy blending brush, tapping off the excess. And I'm gonna go like into my crease, and the wing is gonna go out this way because I feel like she does have a wing. So I'm gonna stamp first and then stamping that in, and then I'm actually gonna like swirl it on the corner to blend it with that green color. Swirl, and then I'm gonna sweep it into the crease. I feel like this is more so concentrated on the outer portion of the eye look, and so I'm just stamping it on top of that green. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that brown across the green that's kind of going in. Okay, I'm happy with this so far. So this is my interpretation of the look. I'm gonna go back with the concealer and just follow the shape of my eye at my crease and create that round shape. And I'm gonna stop it right here. Patting that on, and I'm gonna try my best not to blink. There we go. All right, I need to let this dry. And luckily with this e.l.f. concealer, it dries pretty fast. So this is just going to give me the shape that I want now that I have like the base of the eyeshadow. And this edge is a little wonky, but I think I can go back and clean that up. We're gonna take this shimmer shade right here. I'm gonna use a large eyeshadow brush. Gonna get some setting spray as well. Spray my brush, and then dip my brush into this color, and I'm just going to pack that on the lid. Patting that on and packing. I'm not even sweeping. Just making sure I cover up that whole area. Okay. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. All right, so I'm gonna take this pointed blending brush, and I'm gonna go back into that matte green first. Dip the tip of it in there, and then I'm gonna blend these edges. And I'm focusing this green towards this top edge. Oh, that just looks so much better. Okay, ooh, yes, we love it. Gonna go back with that same brush that I used for the matte brown. Blend out the edges there. I haven't added any more product to this pencil shape blending brush. I'm just going back and blending. All right, I'm gonna take this smudger brush right here. This dome, it's flat, it's short, it's a little stiff. And I'm gonna go into the green and the brown, mix those together. And I'm going to add those to my to my lower lash line, sorry. And I'm being sure to connect it to the top part of the look. And then I'm gonna take this brush here, and I'm gonna go onto my lower lash line and blend it out. Oops, I don't know, my camera cut off. So I was saying that this look that I'm recreating on the picture looks a little more sultry than mine. So I'm going back with the brown, with that same brush that I use on my lower lash line, and just going into that crease area. I like it. It's a variation of that look. It gives me like Egyptian vibes. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a black liner to my lower lash line. Actually, my waterline. Yeah, that's smoking it out there, baby. Then I'm gonna take a, you know what? Let me brush this powder off my face. And I'm gonna line my top line with a liquid liner. And I'm gonna make this line kind of thick to match and meet up with the eyeshadow. All right, I'm using the liquid liner pen for precision, but I'm going back with the same pen that I did my waterline with. I'm going right on top of that to darken it. Okay, I don't hate it. All right, so now mascara. All right, she has on full strip lashes, but I have these that I bought from somebody, and they're just super long, super full. So I'm actually going to cut them in half All right, I'm gonna cut them in half and I am going to put them on the outside because this is just a heavy lash. And I feel like my lashes are doing good. And I'm gonna put a little bit more mascara on the inner lashes. All right, while the lash glue sets, I am going to get my colors for my lip. All right, so I have Duke, which is a matte color from ColourPop. Don't even know if they sell this color anymore. Gonna go ahead and line my lips with this. And I'm just pressing my lips together to blend it out a little. All right, and I have Disturbia. I think it's called Disturbed or Disturbia from Urban Decay. And I have to take it on a lip brush. And on top of that, I have Cherry Bomb from Wet n Wild. To add a little more red, I'm gonna top it with this lip bar color called Boss Lady. All right, let's get these lashes on. So I'm really placing them on the outer corner of my eyelash. Should be easier than a regular lash, you know. And I'm gonna add some more mascara to the lashes, to my eyelashes. All right, y'all, this is the finished look. How did I do? I haven't done a recreation in a long time. All right, beauties, we are all done with this look. I think it came out beautiful. I love it. But that is it for today's video, beauties. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you drop down in the comments down below and let me know how I did on recreating this Juvia's Place look with the Nomad palette, inspired by, I will put her name in the description box and on the screen because I don't want to say her @ name incorrectly. But before you go, make sure you go down below, click that subscribe button, and right next to that, click that bell notification button so that you never miss when I post. Like I always say, it's free, it's easy, and it's fun. I'll be sure to see you in the next one, beauties. Bye.
All right, they're asking for the queen. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet.